The water presses in from all sides, cold, heavy, unforgiving. I keep my breathing slow, measured. Each inhale echoes through the regulator in my mouth, the rhythmic hiss, the only sound in the crushing silence. Stay calm, stay in control. Panic is a death sentence. My flashlight beam carves through the inky blackness, sweeping over the jagged rock walls that seem closer than they should be. The cavern is old, unmapped, a place divers don't return from, a place I shouldn't have entered alone. I check my gauge, 1,100 psi, enough to make it back. If I turn around right now, but I can't. Something is wrong. The passage I squeezed through only minutes ago is gone, sealed behind a fresh collapse of rock. Nothing but a wall where open water should be. I hover in place, frozen, my mind refusing to accept it. No, I just came through here. It was open. I reach out, pressing my gloved hand to the stone, feeling for cracks, crevices, anything. The cold bites through my fingers. There's nothing, just dead, unyielding rock. A sharp spike of fear pierces my chest. My breath quickens, filling my mask with the fog of my own exhalation. Too fast, too shallow. My pulse pounds against my temples. I know better than this. Panic will kill me before the water does. I force myself still, grip tightening around the flashlight. There has to be another way out. There has to be. I turn, aiming the beam into the depths ahead. The tunnel continues downward, narrowing, darkening. I don't know where it leads. I don't have a choice. I push forward, gliding into the throat of the cave. The walls close in, pressing against my sides, forcing me to move slower. My exhaled bubbles scrape against the ceiling, whispering warnings in the stillness. My gauge drops, 900 psi. I hesitate. I can still go back, but there is no back. A wrong turn, a stupid, reckless mistake, and now my only way out is forward, into the unknown. The tunnel squeezes tighter. I angle my body, twisting sideways, feeling the rough stones scrape against my suit. I exhale, making myself smaller. The pressure around my ribs intensifies. Something shifts in the water. I freeze. A trick of the current, a loosened piece of sediment, or something else. My breath is too loud now. Every inhale feels like a scream in the silence. The tunnel constricts again. I push through. Then, my tank catches on something. I stop moving. For a moment, I don't understand. I try to push forward again. Nothing. I try to back up. Nothing. A bolt of panic shoots through me. My fingers scramble behind me, trying to unclip the tank, but the space is too tight. I can't reach. I am trapped. My mask fogs with every breath. The pressure in my chest swells. I can't move. 850 psi. I try to twist, but the motion only makes it worse. My suit snags on the jagged rock, locking me in place. My tank groans against the cave walls like a coffin lid sealing shut. The flashlight flickers. No. Please. No. I feel it before it happens. The fading charge, the slight dimming, the suffocating dread creeping up my spine. Then, the light dies, and I am blind. A thick, absolute blackness swallows me whole. I reach out, but there is nothing to see, nothing to grasp. Only the endless, smothering dark. 800 psi. My fingers trail along the cold rock walls, feeling for an opening. A way out. Instead, I find something else. A smooth curve, hollow sockets, teeth. My hand jerks back, but I already know what I touched. A skull, a human skull. My breath shudders. My fingers tremble as I reach again, tracing along the contours, jawbone, empty eye sockets staring into nothing. I am not the first to die here. I squeeze my eyes shut. Breathe slow. Think. My tank isn't empty yet. I have time. A sound, not from my own breathing, not from me. A ripple in the water. Something is here. I go still. The pressure in my chest rises, unbearable now. My limbs feel heavy, detached, like they don't belong to me anymore, like I don't belong to myself anymore. 750 psi. I release a slow breath. My bubbles drift up, vanishing into the void. No one will ever see them. And then, a whisper right beside my ear.
Breathe. Slow.
The regulator slips from my lips. I let out a final gurgling scream, the one that will never be heard.